This week's episode of Bottom of the Barrel will feature coarse language like granny jack, raging tang, or completely patcher. So if you would find this objectionable, we can recommend two things. One, skip this episode and go enjoy one of our other fine offerings. Two, go yourself.
Before history was history, fools were we. Then we climbed a tree and finally we could see. Lo, then the internet made us smart, now know everything do we. Thus we share with thee these trifleries, till nobody learns a thing.
Do we want to go ahead and move along to mom jokes?
You just go right along.
So though we have just visited some of the finest movie insults, but we almost earlier got into the finest insults in the real world in history. And John had mentioned Winston Churchill.
Oh, yes.
And I agree. I will let you take the floor, John, but I agree. One of my favorite all-time real insults is a Churchill insult, but you go.
Well, Jay, I hope I don't steal your thunder because I've got two. One, and I didn't know Winston Churchill at this time was probably in his 50s. He always is presented to me like he's in his 70s. Like,
I think he looked 70 for a good 70 years.
Yeah. Kind of like Willie Nelson. Just looked like, dude, have you always been that old?
Wilford Brimley disease.
Wait, okay. So you're about to do your first one is when he is in his 40s, you said?
I think he's probably in his 50s.
Okay.
Because it was.
Do you know the time? Can you give me the time in history? Because if you have two, I only have one. I'd be delighted if we split.
Well, you know what? Then you do your one. Because it's probably one of the ones I've got.
I bet you a dime to a dollar. I'll bet you a shilling. That's right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
This one is what's considered a, quote, world-famous encounter between Winston Churchill and a member of Parliament, Bessie Braddock, one late night in 1946 at the end of World War II as Churchill was leaving the House of Commons, and member of Parliament, Bessie Braddock, approached Churchill as he was leaving and said, "Winston, you are drunk! And what's more, you are disgustingly drunk." And Churchill famously said, "Bessie, my dear, you are ugly. And what's more, you are disgustingly ugly. But tomorrow I shall be sober."
Ouch.
And you will still be ugly.
He didn't need to say it. That's
right.
Well,
that's correct.
Well, that depends on where you read it, because mine says mine is very similar to that. It's this one could have been around the same time frame. Was
your
Winston
face
Churchill.
is around the same time frame.
There it is. There it is, everybody.
Normally a frame is around your face, but in your case, your face is around a time frame. Like, damn, Kyle,
sick
burn.
Ouch.
Damn.
John is devastated right now. That was devastating.
Wow.
You should be devastated.
I am peeing on my own balls right now.
That's a bad place to do it.
Winston Churchill was talking to the very famous Lady Astor. Lady Astor said, "Winston, if you were my husband, I would put poison in your tea. Madam, if you were my wife, I would drink it."
Yeah, gladly drink it. Yes. Wonderful.
Now, see, you're throwing in words. I don't have gladly. You're putting words in my
face.
I'm putting words in Winston Churchill's mouth, I guess.
Which begs the question: did he really say that?
Oh.
And if he did, exactly what did he say?
Yeah. There has been, for many of his quotes that are so like earth shattering like that, like those two, there is, you'll never believe it, some muddy water in terms of
detractors are saying that, well, actually that was blah, blah, blah.
That was W.C. Fields, actually. In the case of the drunk, ugly retort with Bessie Braddock. The story apparently comes from Winston Churchill's bodyguard, like in the 1970s. The bodyguard is still alive, and he's like, he swears he was there. That happened.
Awesome.
Because there are a ton of different varieties of that joke, like and I am drunk, yes, but you are a fool, and tomorrow you will still be a fool. And all of the variations are so sad. Like the Churchill one is the best one. Like, you're ugly, and tomorrow I will no longer be drunk.
Sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one has some basis in fact, even though there are detractors. Like we've got a real live witness to that one.
Jay, I know this is going to kill you when I say this, but I actually met Winston's great grandson. This is truth.
John Cleese is Winston Churchill's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Graham Chapman. Graham Chapman is. No, and I think he actually, if he doesn't now, he lived in Houston for a while.
Sure he did. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he have?
Now
Your face lived in Houston for a while.
Yeah, I knew where
that's actually true.
Hey, Jay, if I throw a stick, will you leave?
No, because sticks don't break my bones.
Hey-oh.
We discussed this before. We talked about this.
If ugly were a crime, you'd get a life sentence.
Hey, yo. John, did you have another Winston Churchill quote?
I do.
Okay.
I do, actually.
Yeah, let's get straight to that.
Those don't sound like Winston Churchill,
Let's move on.
Yes, one of my favorites of his is, all dogs look up to you, all cats look down to you, only the pig looks at you on an equal eye.
Yeah. I'm a little more derivative than the others, where he had to kind of set the table a little hard.
How is that insulting?
You're a pig.
Well, if you're Jewish,
They don't eat pork, see?
they don't eat pigs. They don't.
If you don't eat pig and I don't eat pig,
What?
It seems it's been that way forever.
So I have a couple of Mark Twains. Anybody do any Mark Twains?
I did not. He was a good one. He was a real good one.
I have two. One is just massively wonderful, and the other one is just bizarre to me. Or it's just very specific. Which one would you like first? Specific,
The massively
broad?
popular one.
Massively bizarre.
It's not popular. Or at least I had never heard of it. It was a bigger
The
joke.
most devastating one.
Okay, this is the one. There has been only one Christian. They caught him and crucified him already.
What?
He just insulted the entire Christian, everyone
faith.
who considers themselves a Christian.
I don't get it.
Wow.
I don't get that
See?
either, because actually Jesus was a Jew.
Oh man, let's look how
He was at Auschwitz, actually.
His name was Christ, so his followers were Christian. He was not himself a Christian. He didn't follow himself. Who is this Twain you're talking about?
Like some tension, guys. What are y'all getting all?
First of all, that's not even his real name, Jay.
What?
Oh, yeah.
So the whole thing's an act? Like, I was already skeptical about his sources. Like, what are your sources, a genius comedian? Where are you getting all your source material?
John was saying that that wasn't Jesus' real name.
No. Mark Twain's real name is actually Tom Bodette.
That's
He'll
more
leave the light
catchy.
on for you.
That's way more catchy. Why didn't he go with that?
Well, anyway, I just thought that was a massive insult. Y'all seem to have fallen into I think it worked.
Did it?
I don't know. Oh, so and the second one, Mark Twain,
Yeah, I bet I'll love the obscure one much more. Go ahead.
which you can actually use this yourself in Houston, Texas right now. In the first place, God made idiots. That was for practice. Then he made school boards. He was obviously mad at his local school board or something, and city council or.
Gotta be honest, that one doesn't really land for me.
All right, I guess you don't like Twain.
Well,
You don't like Twain?
Yeah, I'm not.
What are you, gay?
That doesn't make it gay. Oscar Wilde. Speaking of gay, Oscar Wilde had a few zingers in his day.
Oh, yeah. Oscar Wilde was totally gay.
I'm listening.
I didn't write any down, but because I went with Mark Twain. But you guys don't like Mark Twain.
I do
love
know
Mark Twain.
I do know one Oscar Wilde. I may have been born yesterday, but I still went shopping.
Is that real? Did you just make that up?
No, I didn't make
believe
it.
it,
It's not real, and I didn't make it up. It's from New Kids in the Hall.
Oh, New Kids in the Block Hall. It's just Kids in the Hall.
And this isn't really an insult, but one of my favorite quotes of Mark Twain is, "The coldest winter I ever spent was my summer in San Francisco."
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah.
People, many Houstonians have flipped that around.
Yeah.
How do they flip it around?
The hottest summer I ever spent was my winter in Houston, Texas.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad we circled back for that.
It's not an insult, but it's important. So I'm glad we took time.
Your face
you,
is an
fellas.
insult.
So,
I have I'm going to jump into another little category question. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
jump cautiously,
Okay.
jump shallowly. If that makes
And at some point, I do have something, I think.
of actual
it's
value
important.
to offer.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Whoa. See, there we go.
That was a burn. That was a sick
That was
burn.
a little jab.
Slappy McJappy.
Slappy McJappy.
I'm gonna jot that down.
Yeah, it sounds racist.
Slappy
I didn't mean
McJappy.
it
It does, because slappy and jabby do not rhyme. But the thing that slappy does rhyme with does sound racist.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
I know, it's fine. John, you were saying.
Yes, go ahead, Kyle.
Okay. So I'm sure you guys, we talked about Saturday Night Live, and I had postponed this one till a little later. And so you, I'm sure, are familiar with David Spade.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
God.
The king of the put down.
Yeah, and he had his bit on there called the Hollywood Minute, which later became Spade in America for like the latter years. And so I'm going to tell you some of his, I have 4 of them. I'll tell you the insult. You tell me who he's talking about.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
That's fun.
I'll start with one of his classic formats. This one is not a person, a movie. He's reviewing a movie. He would do that a lot. You know, I saw it, but I liked it the first time when it was called Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Casino.
Casino. Bing, 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 bing. Jay Hickman with a point. Sorry, John.
Thank you.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, it's okay. I've got my bearings. I feel good. I feel confident. I'm ready to take on question number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This one, you have, it's almost multiple choice. Out of all the Jacksons, how screwed up do you have to be known as the crazy one?
LaToya.
John, you have a guess?
Jermaine.
LaToya is the answer. Yeah, That's okay. It's okay.
That's all right.
It's okay for me.
Yeah. Okay. Hi there. My fame is at 14 minutes and counting.
Justin Bieber.
This could be anyone.
Tanya Harding.
Right. This is the most obscure one. Fabio. I thought we were going to do a little better at this,
right.
but that's okay.
Sure.
And now the most famous one.
Do I get at least a half a point for guessing a male?
Sure. Oh,
No.
Jay's the one.
Yeah,
Jay's,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gee, Jay, you're only
Jay's
ahead
the one
by
writing the question.
200
I guess
points.
we're writing the points. Maybe that's not fair all the way. Okay, so the most famous insult from David Spade, which caused quite the ripples. Look, children, a falling star. Make a wish.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
What was the movie he was referring to, John Swayze?
I don't even know if I know that one. Do you know, Jay?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that live on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I can
Was
see
it
him.
The Animals?
Eddie Murphy had a flop. And
I'll-
that's
Was it
why
Doolittle?
I'm gonna
Was it Doolittle?
Oh, there's the I want the knife. Golden
Was it
Child.
Mr.
It was
the
after
redone,
Golden Child.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the redo of the Mr. Flubber or whatever?
right, Nutty Professor. No, it was Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Of all things. Of all things, which is not a famous flop
No.
for Murphy. Like you got Norbit and what was the other one that there was an outer space.
Oh, right. I don't remember what that was called.
Yeah.
But I,
And what exactly is a flop for Eddie Murphy? Like did it not make back the money?
right. It probably made its money.
I'm guessing everything Eddie Murphy did at least made its money back. I would think.
Yeah, Eddie himself. So the reason I know this is because this has been in the news this week.
Oh, right.
There's a new Eddie Murphy documentary. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
And
either.
it talks about that moment on Saturday Night Live, and he was personally deeply offended
Oh, yeah.
because he was a
Well,
kind of
I mean,
pillar
so you talk
pillar
about,
of SNL.
He kept him afloat.
So here's
for
here's
a
the
little while.
here's the thing about what we talked about earlier about like if you're insulted, is it something that you can brush off? Can you? Oh yeah, well your mama's that way, you know.
Right.
Right. Yeah,
But
you got
Eddie
the
Murphy.
thick skin.
I think Eddie Murphy was like calling Lorne on the private cell,
Yes.
going,
Yes. Yeah.
what the f is this, man?
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm fucking Eddie Murphy, and you don't do this shit to me.
I remember.
Who's that motherfucker?
They
Which
talk
is-
about that. He did call Lorne Michaels
Oh,
that
wow.
night.
Yeah.
Not because he had an inflated ego, but because this was his family. Like,
Yeah. Like, y'all are
he
going to
was
dog
from
me now?
there.
Right.
You have no other targets but one of your alumni? Really?
Yeah.
Like, I've gotten out and I'm trying to make it and you can't support me? Like, what?
I can see it.
But you know, I in David Spade's defense, you know, in comedy, there are no safeties.
Yeah, nobody's off
There
limits.
Everybody's game. Everybody's game. And I think in David Spade's defense, Eddie, suck it up, buddy. You're a
Eddie
gazillionaire.
Eddie could have just called up and said, I'm
You
going to
could
be on the
go
next
shit-
show, Lorne, and I'm going to rip him a new asshole.
Yeah, and then rip him a new one.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But just suck it up, dude. You're a bazillionaire. Everybody loves you. There's really nothing you can do. So if you drop a turd, you drop a turd.
Yeah.
It still probably made you $20 million.
But
you know?
to David Spade's offense, he has talked about this, years after, and he was like, I made a mistake. Not because Eddie was mad at him, but like in real time when he delivered the line, the crowd reaction was like, boo. Like there was some laughter, but there was also
So it's
like,
a little bit of,
he was like,
Oh,
that,
there was. I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like I want to laugh at that because it's funny, but Wow.
Also, wow. And David immediately regretted it. And then a couple days later, really regretted it when Eddie Murphy called him personally.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then when he showed up to his house at 3 a.m, man, it was a bad scene. Dude.
Bad scene.
So I remember a similar situation, Jay, if I can piggyback on that for 1 second.
All right, 1 second. Then I have, I have a new subtopic.
Do you remember? Well, that's what this is. Do you remember Mark Wahlberg talks to animals? Mark Wahlberg talks to animals. Hey,
no,
Goat.
is that Don Pardo saying Mark
That was
Wahlberg
me
talks to
doing Don Pardo.
Don. Okay, yeah.
But
no, haven't seen that.
So it's, hey, Goat, how you doing? That's a nice beard. And
is that Andy Samberg doing Mark Wahlberg talking to animals? Okay.
yes, and it's funny and it's hilarious and it's ridiculous.
Obviously, like, come on, who are we talking to?
It's ridiculous, funny, but apparently he got upset. Did Mark Wahlberg, and he made a thing, but then it actually became subject matter out in the universe that, oh, he's kind of, give me a break. They're just saying you talk to animals. That's dumb. It's just an impression. Relax. Right. And so he came back. He went on the show to kind of see, I didn't take it too seriously. We're playing along here. And it kind of felt that way on screen.
I had understood that Samberg had done Wahlberg numerous times.
Okay.
And so there were other reasons for Wahlberg to be, I don't know, prickly about it. But yeah, the most famous part of the whole thing I know of is that Wahlberg came back and they did dueling Wahlbergs and everyone loved each other. And
well, good. But one of my favorite Wahlberg, because Wahlberg is in my stuff here as far as a great comeback.
Wahlberg's in my stuff too.
Oh yeah, well, I like comebacks, and this one showed up.
Your face is in comebacks.
Yeah,
your face is in my stuff.
Good. That's well done.
Your
everybody.
Wahlberg is in my face.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. 2 points for John on that one.
Yeah,
no, we're just making stuff up. I'm freezing the leaderboard right now. It's done. It's over.
So I'm sure you've seen.
I'm the platinum medal winner. Okay.
I'm sure you've seen The Departed, which is called actually pronounced The Departed.
Yeah,
and
it's wicked. It's wicked crazy.
Is this great? That was terrible. Anyway, so the so Wahlberg comes in and they're having some sort of issue, and he goes, "Who put the cameras in this place?" And some guy out of the group of like 10 guys says, "Who the fuck are you?" Marky Mark says, "I'm the guy doing his job. You must be the other guy."
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Take it up with Mark Wahlberg. I like it.
I will. Mark Wahlberg, I challenge you. Come on this podcast and explain yourself, sir.
And talk like an animal.
So I'd like to address a subtopic of mom jokes and fat jokes, which are kind of related.
Yeah, they can be,
especially if it's your mama is so fat variety of mom jokes, which is also a fat joke, which could easily be replaced with "you're so fat,
yeah,
that when the following happens, the other thing then happens."
Explain.
Oh, sure. The classic mom joke is like, your mom's so fat. When she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
Yeah.
So when circumstance A occurs, circumstance B then follows.
Okay.
That's the setup for the
joke,
"you're
right.
so fat" or the
Or
your mom joke.
so fat. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But and the your mom is like you can expand it into things that you can't do with the fat. Like, your mom's so poor is the setup for the can, kicking the can down the street.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, your mom. Your mom.
Your
Your mom is ...
Your mom's so fat, she broke her leg and gravy spilled out. I remember that when I was a kid. Wow. Flashback.
It doesn't really hold up physiologically, but it's a good joke.
Yeah.
But
Your silence, I guess, was you read, just writing it down. I understand.
Yeah.
I think
Processing
also,
like it's. I want to
your
save
mama
it.
jokes. Your mama jokes. If you're not really keen on all of them,
What does this mean? Is
well,
this
they
like
could-
you
they
in
could
80s
really-
movies?
well, they could get you into trouble. I mean, it could be like, yeah, well, your mom is so stupid she could fail an English test.
These are jokes that don't land. We've talked about
we
this.
covered this earlier. That was an insult, John.
What is so? Give
I'm
us.
circling back. I'm trying to make sure everyone's on board with the mama jokes. There's not like a set mama. I mean, mama jokes could be anything.
But good mama jokes are what? Go ahead.
Good.
They're all written by Tyler Perry.
Wow. So give us your favorite Tyler Perry mama joke. Would you mind?
He's madly searching on
Your
the
mama's so stupid she couldn't pass English.
That is.
I don't
good.
have a good mama joke. I don't have a good mama joke.
internet.
Okay.
I had a good mama, but
So
not a good mama joke.
These are so.
I'm sorry.
So I think this is interesting to me because it's, and we talked about this earlier. Like when you want to
It's
insult,
interesting to someone.
if you want, it's interesting. Your face is interesting. When you want to insult someone, if you go after their mother first, that can be a sensitive point for them. Like, I think if you're a person that feels the need to raise yourself up by insulting someone else, you might go after a beloved family member to really get under their skin. Mothers are beloved around the world. So I think your mom joke is so easily interchangeable with the fat joke or the whatever joke, because it works the same way. It's like, your mom's so fat when she sits around the house, or like, you're so fat when you sit around the house. You really sit around the house. But like, it's the same format, but you can just insert your mother because you know that that's going to dig deeper for that person.
I think,
Right.
and I think
Well,
that comes with stupid jokes too, like the
Yeah.
like it used to be Pollock jokes. In Texas, we had Aggie jokes, like just, you're so dumb, comma, but if it's your mom, it gets one step worse.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
You can swap out. You
because
can
it's
swap
like,
out the target.
Hey, I can take the insult, but don't insult my mama. But I mean, what's really interesting is it actually synthesized and boiled down to just yo mama.
Well, if someone
That's all
insults
people would
you,
say.
then you can bounce back with, yo, mama.
Hey man, you're a dumbass, yo mama.
Right.
So does that means your mom is dumber than me? Is that what that's saying?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shorthand for your mom is so dumb that people just
Fill in the
understand,
blank.
automatically understand.
Yeah.
I
You're
am rubber
insulting
and
the
you
mother
are
in the
glue.
same way. It's
Which is really funny because what you're really saying is I'm too stupid to actually fill in the blank. So I'm just going to say yo mama.
it's a version of I'm rubber and you are glue.
That's yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that insult was for me? No.
Oh.
That applies to your mother way more than it does to
Yeah.
me, because I'm rubber and your
So-
mother is glue.
It's almost like
if somebody in
it's
Which
almost
also
like saying,
which
"You're
also
stupid."
insults your father somehow.
It's-
if
because
somebody
he chose
insulted
her.
you and you said, "Well,
Or she
yo
chose
mama," then you could just come back with, "Oh yeah," and that just shuts it
right.
down.
But
Right
not
there.
everyone knows that trick, unfortunately, and so
No, they don't.
many
They don't.
wars have been started
Like,
because
probably the
Funny you mention wars, Jay.
war is funny. It's my go-to for comedy. Let's just talk about war and conflict.
Let's do a concentration camp round.
So the Nazi says, no, there was a war that was started by an insult.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with this.
Yeah, your face is Franz Ferdinand.
Your mom's face is Francis Ferdinand.
No, not that. In 1657, King Frederick III of Denmark and Norway, and King Charles Gustav of Sweden, they were longtime rivals. Tensions were high between them. They had wars here and there over lands and surrounding regions and stuff. But according to legend,
and your face.
During
And
a
your
diplomatic
mom's face.
exchange, a Swedish envoy mocked the gait of Frederick's prized horse.
Whoa.
So in the 17th century royal culture, where honor was everything, this was seen as a grave insult.
So just the way
Not
the
just
horse
to-
walked? Like that
Not
gait?
just to the horse, but to the king himself. The king was so involved with his horse, probably romantically.
Whoa, hey. They're well hung.
When he made
Was the horse's gait off because of the king's romantic involvement with the horse? Was that?
because of his tiny penis on his balls.
Oh, the horse peed on his own balls. I get it.
I love your clip clop sound there related to the
Thank
tiny
you.
penis and balls.
That was enough, and King Frederick declared war.
Wow. Because that's like
how
that
did
old West.
How did that end up?
It's like that old West shit.
Well,
Or was it just a reason to start a war? Like
That's why all of
he
the
needed a war.
it was
That's why both countries are known as Scandinavia today.
it was kind of the final straw.
right.
It wasn't really the actual reason for the war, but it was like, sir, you have insulted my horse for the last time. And they went to war.
Well, they knew how to get under his skin.
Or under his horse.
Hey.
Or under his foreskin.
For horse skin.
Horse skin, whoa!
We did it.
We did it.
That's pretty bottom of the. That's good. We just scraped. A little horse.
It was just a quick.
skin.
It was a quick free dive, and then we've risen back up.
Okay.
There was some lead foot free diving going on
Yeah,
there. Where
and then we dropped the lead
club
horseshoes,
foot,
and
the club foots were touching the bottom of the
we're
barrel
back
there.
up to the middle. I can get
Yeah,
us back
and
down there real
All right,
quick.
quick,
I
please.
do have a
Yeah.
topic
Please do.
that will take us all the way down. But Kyle, do you have something to say first?
I would like to say that Weird Al Yankovic, which we already talked about, fat jokes, the fat song, which is bad.
Because
Michael Jackson.
you're fat, Shamon.
You know it. And it ham on whole wheat. So the when you sit around the house, really sit around the house, that is actually, that joke is in Fat, the song, as well as all the classics. And so there's a million in there. Please watch it. The video again. But more to the point of he has a song called the Generic Blues, where he does one of those rattled off where it never ends, like John was doing earlier, kind of some of those old Western ones. You're a goddamn snack mackin' wicker burger, doing the Yosemite Sam thing.
Yeah.
And so within that he had you ready for this? Prepare yourself.
I am not.
I don't want you to get offended or insulted too badly.
Yeah, well, eat a bag of dicks.
Oh
Wow.
Do I have, what
Wow.
about
You son of a bitch.
the bag itself or just all the dicks?
Yeah, right.
Because I don't
right.
want any microplastics. They're kind of, I don't want any of that.
Don't eat the dicks. Just eat the bag.
Empty the bag out. Empty the bag out, of course.
Okay, good. Otherwise, I would be insulted. So, you're just a no-good, scum-sucking, nose-picking, boot-licking, sniveling, groveling, worthless sunk of slime. You're just a low-down, beer-bellied, bone-headed, pigeon-toed, turkey-necked, weasel-faced, worthless hunk of slime. Which was always fun.
That's a Weird Al.
Yeah. Generic blues.
Because it sounds like a Frank Zappa song.
Well, he was a big fan.
Ooh.
He was a fan of Zappa, Devo, that sort of thing.
Oh, I see. So this was one of his songs that wasn't a direct parody of a specific song, but a parody of a style. So it may have been the Zappa style.
Yeah, and
that's when you sang that, dude. I was like, dude, that sounds like Zappa.
I believe it's called a pastiche.
I don't think so.
Bring it up, Jay. Bring it on.
Okay.
Bring us down,
I need to know more about the word pastiche because that's what it's referred to in the Weird Al just kind of chronicles. When he does like a Devo song, but it's not a Devo song. It's not a parody. It's a pastiche. It might as well be the next song on their album, the one you missed.
A song in the style of?
Yeah. It's like, this isn't a, yeah.
It's a tribute. A pastiche is kind of collagey. It's like it takes little pieces of something and puts it together to create
like all their stuff and makes it in one song out of it. That's what I gather.
Okay, all right, okay. I just okay. I could be talked into it.
Uh-huh.
I don't love it.
All right.
I don't love it.
We don't need you to love it. This is all about insults.
That reminds me. What are your personal favorite insults to deliver to people?
Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Let me think of one. See what I did
Well,
there.
I tell you what, I can break this down for you because there are 3 specific circumstances in my life that I feel like delivering an insult. Okay. And they are when you want to make a personal insult for real to someone, and as we talked about before, like in front of a crowd, or when you want to do it kind of in a Pickwickian sense, or if it's for an inanimate object, if you want to curse out an inanimate object that has angered you, or if you're in the car, it's road rage. Like the person you're insulting will never hear you, but it's for your own kind of, for your own benefit to like solve to your soul. Like it will, you're just cursing out the universe. It'll make you feel better to say these angry words to someone that will never, ever hear you.
Yeah.
If someone cuts you off in traffic, you can say whatever you want out loud. They'll never hear it, but it makes you feel better. Like what are some of those types?
All right, well,
I've got one.
go for it.
Yeah, please.
What are you thinking, dickweed?
I've probably said something like that.
Before we move on, I've got to pause because you've reminded me of one of the most favorite movie delivery lines from a friend of ours, Christine Otten, in the DVD extra Conversations with 3 Speed.
Ooh, that's a good one.
At some point, she says, "Thanks, dickweed." Such a good insult.
I remember
delivery.
that happening.
Yeah,
That's one of those moments.
She's the best delivery of the word dickweed I've ever heard in my life, and I use it all the time.
I will
her.
acquiesce, and I will gladly give the mantle to her.
Oh yeah,
9 points for Christine. Christine Otten wins the
caught
whole.
up.
Oh my God, Christine Otten wins the whole thing.
How about 5 points for John for giving up that, saying okay?
No.
Back to your favorite personal insults.
Anyway, so Barry Stoller
delivered. Oh, Larry Stoller. Yes. Thank God.
The guy who you may remember him in Dumb and Dumber as the guy who was trying to get on the telephone while the mobster guy was using the phone. And he's going, he got mad. I almost like it. He insulted me. Yeah. And so he's getting himself all worked up, and he's going to really lay into this guy, and he gets punched in the face. This guy was a stand-up comedian. He wrote a bunch of the Seinfeld episodes. But he part of his bit when he was a stand-up comedian was, I know the date's over whenever the girl says, anyway. And so when you're having a conversation with her on the phone and she says, anyway, I know now to just hear, go to hell. Hope you die. That it was, anyway.
Well, John raised that earlier. Like that's
why I brought it up.
That's the quiet insult. And that's a favorite of yours? Do you do that?
4 points for John, by the way.
Anyway.
We'll be right back after a few words from our sponsors.
Are you constantly feeling the urge to lash out at those around you or to stomp and scream about things you might find unfair? Have you or a loved one gone so far as to pick up the phone and ask vicious, probing questions of your pharmaceutical company or healthcare provider? Well, guess what? You are not alone. Studies have shown that numbers of both insured and non-insured Americans may be suffering from CCD and not even know it. You've probably never even heard of it. Well, the good news is, now there's Pasiphae. CCD, or chronic cognizantia disorder, is spreading across the nation at an alarming rate. Let me guess, you sometimes find yourself confused and bewildered by seemingly random medical bills. That's CCD. Or maybe you can be easily enraged by wild swings in medication costs. Sound familiar? And I'll bet you might be on the verge of some big nasty lawsuit over denials of coverage for relatively simple tests and procedures to save your grandma. If you or a loved one suffer from any or one or all of these insufferable conditions, you may suffer from CCD. Ask your doctor or pharmacist or a loved one about Pasiphae. With Pasiphae, you don't have to suffer the suffering of CCD anymore. Pasiphae is a technically legal biochemical sedative. Pasiphae has been known to affect one's ability to reason, discern right from wrong, or do basic arithmetic. Pasiphae may cause memory loss, as well as memory loss.
Okay, and we are back, everybody.
My question to you boys was, what is your favorite insult to actually say out loud, even if no one hears you, especially like in the car, if someone cuts you off?
I'm pretty specific to situations in the car but car is great. Like, especially us living in Houston, Texas, where you drive everywhere. There's lots of things, lots of situations within the
lots
driving,
of situations
world where you go, you know, why we all need to work together. We're all trying to get somewhere. Use your fucking signal and use the zipper method. One car, one space.
I love that approach for you, where you're being like, okay, let's just calm down. Yeah. Let's be instructive. Let's try to help each other and use your fucking signal. There's a little anger there, but also you're being helpful.
Yeah. That's the key. But it is just being aware of everyone else.
But because I know they cannot, because I know they cannot hear me, I do not bother with the instruction. I do not bother with hey friend, you know what would be helpful is if you'd use your, I know they can't hear me, so I'll just go, fuck you, jackass.
Yeah, well, I'll do more of a nice signal, dick nose.
Yes, dick nose.
Or whatever. Those are, I feel, creativity. But I do say them out loud,
really
by the
cool?
way.
What would be really cool is if we should develop a a thing that goes on your roof that is like one of those
Right, a digital, and you can type it real
digital
fast.
signs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nice move, dickwad.
And now you
It could be voice. It could be
Bluetooth.
voice activated. Very easy.
Oh, that would be
Fuck
even
yeah.
better.
Very
if they could actually
easy
just
now.
have a speaker.
Yes.
Way to go, fuck ass.
No, the digital readout is good, but it could be voice activated like your smartphone can be. Like it would be very easy to do that.
See, as I get,
It could also be used to be like, oh, your tire is low, or watch out.
Yeah, it could be helpful.
There's a
Well, in our
sweatshirt.
case,
There's
I
a
would never use
sweatshirt trapped
that
in your
setting.
rear window. Okay, your trunk's open.
I feel like
I would never use the helpful
Yeah.
setting. I would never do that.
Dude, I
would
feel like
never
we could do
Hold on.
Hey, your blinkers on.
Hold on, I'm jotting down that Kyle will never use the helpful setting. All right.
yeah.
Kyle.
I think we could
on.
do a whole episode on road rage with me.
But yeah, we could, and I would love to do that. But I like the idea of a moment of road rage, a great insult or curse out that you would say in the car, knowing that the other person cannot hear you. And what would you say differently if you're driving alone versus having a child of yours in the car
Child.
with you?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Self-censoring.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got that.
Go,
so let me
go,
give
go.
you let me give you my non-child version
Okay.
first.
What's the scenario? Can you give me the situation?
Driving. Somebody
Thanks.
We're almost there, Kyle.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Somebody cut you off.
That's easy.
Or no, this is it.
Better.
If somebody cuts you off, a lot of times, look, man, they cut you off. That's fine. What I hate, what I detest the most about driving
Easy.
is when you're trying to get into the lane from a parking lot or whatever, or you're going from one lane to another, and the person that could let you in decides, no,
They're going to block you.
I'm not going to do that. I need to be in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
So
Well,
wait,
that-
did you follow way up on the side of the to get there at the last minute to merge in?
No,
Or are you
no,
that
no,
asshole?
no,
Because
no.
I'm the one who won't let you in
No.
if that's the case.
He's pulling in from the
no.
parking lot. So in this case,
I'm in a parking lot and I'm trying to get into traffic at a light.
yeah.
Traffic is stopped.
This is valuable
Oh, I see
because
what
And
in
you're
there's
this
a car.
right.
I've got a way to get in, but you're not going to
Oh, yeah.
let me.
You gotta
You're
leave
gonna
the
go ahead and
gaps.
jump ahead.
Intersections, you leave
you
the
know.
gap.
But this is a special situation, John, because in that case, you're in the parking lot, you are perpendicular to traffic, you're trying to get in a lane, and you can see visibly the faces of all the people that will not let you in.
All the players are
Like,
visible.
They
If
won't
you're
make eye
behind-
contact.
This is
If you're behind traffic and people are cutting you off, you see the back of their head. That's different. If you can see their face before you
Totally.
curse
No, no,
them
no.
out, that
Yeah.
changes everything.
I'm talking about. I'm trying to ease into the traffic.
Yeah.
And you're right there.
Yeah, you're already
over
stopped at a
here.
light anyway. You might as well.
and it's
leave
like
the gap.
This is putting one car between you and the guy in front of you. You're still going to make the light. You're still going to get through.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say to that?
But
D-bag?
I would say and to the zipper, the zipper, you should go all the way up to the fucking zone. Now, if you're trying to be that guy that's like, I'm in this wrong lane. Oh shit, I need to be in that lane. I need to get over. I really don't care. I think it's all the same. Let the person in. And if you don't let the person in, this is what I would say to you.
Okay, what is it?
Son of a bitch!
So,
You are a fucking artard.
Well,
is what you are.
if I've been waiting in the long line And I'm going to say we are at we are on a highway, on a city highway and we're in rush hour with everyone driving the same route they drive every day. And they're going to push that exit only lane to the very end.
You don't know. You don't know they've driven the same route every day.
No. Fuck you is what I say.
You recognize the car going, there's fucking Blue Sob. There's Blue Sob, that motherfucker.
Yeah. No,
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
I'm
you know
blocking
what?
you
If
out.
You're the guy.
And I'm saying, not today, asshole. Saying, not on my watch, bitch.
See,
those are the things I say, Jay.
I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm the guy that goes, you know what?
You're the guy who goes up the side and tries to get into the last minute.
No,
Everyone else
I'm
been
the
waiting
guy
in line,
behind-
but yes, you're too big for that. You're too important.
I'm the guy that goes, no, but I'm the guy that goes, come on in, dickweed. Yeah.
Wow.
Come on
That's
in.
so giving.
That's passive aggressive.
You're a dickweed.
Right, I will block the
Very
shit out of
passive-aggressive.
everyone. I will guide
I
them
won't
into
block
the
it. I just-
guardrail.
And I'll tell you why I won't, because my thought is I don't want to have a wreck. If you're going to force this issue, I'm not going to wreck my car just so I can prove a point.
Oh, I'm not going to wreck
Go.
my car. I'm
If
going to
you
try
gotta
and
be-
get them to wreck their
You got
car.
to be that guy. But you know what
You're
I'm going
going
to give
to
you?
try.
No,
to get
I'm-
them to wreck
You know
your
what
car.
Although it has.
You might wreck your car.
It did happen once.
You know what I'm going to do? Is one of the oldest insults to humankind.
Go ahead.
I'm going to flip you the bird.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. See, exactly. If I'm
The nonverbal insult.
if I've been driving in that line to get onto this freeway, and then some asshole pulls up and tries to squeeze in at the last minute, being in the far right lane, I'm gonna go left. Then they come up, and I'm pinching the spot so that they can't get in, and then we make eye contact. That's exactly when they get the bird. Like, nope, not me.
Wow.
Get the guy behind me. If you're gonna want to get in here and skip the line, no cutters.
You can't just shake your head at them and
The
point
head
to
shake of
back
disapproval
You know what?
gets used a lot.
You know what? It's funny because
Old lady, I don't
You
want to.
can't just do this.
Society would be a lot better if we just went, come on in, friend. Come on in, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Come
what
on
you
in.
wish would happen because you're the guy trying to sneak in.
Why can't I help? I feel like,
I'm just saying society would be
I know,
a better
you're right,
place
you're
if we
right.
just let people in.
gentlemen, on my screen, I am in between the two of you, and I wish I could bridge an accord between these two schools
Kyle, you're
of thought.
kissing air. There you go. Now you're
this
kissing
is
air.
Finally. Is that bad?
Okay.
So-
Why are you tonguing his ear?
Is that what happened? That's awesome.
I don't
'Cause
know.
that's what he
couldn't
likes
see.
the
I was
most,
looking
and
at a
he's a
curtain
friend of
over
mine, and I want to do nice things for my friends.
All I know is we can insult each other a little less.
You're in the wrong episode, pal.
That reminds me, tune in next week for How Can We Salt Each Other Less? So I brought up this topic because I had a few favorites of my own when I personally am levying insults, and it's mostly in the car or to inanimate objects that can't respond. I do love to call people a penile implant. I do love to call people a gaping asshole. And the greatest insult I've ever heard was from a college roommate of mine who told me about his father, who would curse out inanimate objects when he was in the garage working on a tractor or something, and like the wrench would slip and it would slice his hand, and everything was going wrong with this machine repair. He would deliver the following: "You Mickey Mouse motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitch." And I was like, "Woo!
Whoa.
That goes in.
That
goes in the pantheon. Like, that's amazing."
And what's great about that is, why is Mickey Mouse involved in this? What did he do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Mickey Mouse? I mean, Mickey Mouse. Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Good question. I think it's because of his innocence, and the person that would defile that innocence is a terrible, terrible person.
I've heard a Mickey Mouse insult.
Go ahead.
It's man, I'm not going to remember his name, but he recorded a bunch of the old folk music of the South and Southeast, and Nashville and whatnot, like just at clubs and things. Is one of the archivists of yore, and his
yore. That's it.
Yeah.
Good.
You should have just
That
said
explains
your.
a lot.
and
We
so
would have
he
known exactly what you meant.
But he would only record certain music, and so he would go see something, and and he was like Austrian or something like that, and he'd be like, it's Mickey Mouse music, and he would leave. He wouldn't record anything he considered a Mickey Mouse music. But
Because he was thinking that was probably, I'm guessing to me, that would say that's commercial.
yeah, more
That's like-
vanilla.
That's
easy.
vanilla, commercially stupid, easy breezy.
Okay, well, that's different than my usage, but thanks
As
anyway,
opposed
Kyle.
to
It reminded
that's
me
some
of it.
rodent rat. That's some rodent rat rock.
Wait, was that supposed to? Who's that? Is that insulting me? I don't know what's happening anymore.
I think everyone's insulted on that.
Oh,
No,
In
and I'll insult you right now. You're a dick.
In the 90s, I was a frontman for a rodent rat rock group. So we did pretty well. We did okay. It was
I worked at
popular
Chuck
the
E.
time.
Cheese. That's kind of close.
So the mention of the Mickey Mouse motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitch brings us to, I think, the reason why it's insulting is partially because Mickey Mouse is mentioned, who is deemed to be an innocent figure, but also the mother is an innocent figure. It brings us to the deepest, the greatest insult, the most disturbing insult
Hey.
in the English language. I would rather not say it. I'd rather one of you fellas say it because you're dirtier than I am. But it has the word mother in it, and then it has another word after it that it ends in an ER, like Mother Scratcher, but it's not Mother Scratcher.
Rougher than the roughest ass, rough motherfucker. Had enough, motherfucker. Damn, cuff this motherfucker to the duct tape.
I
You're
think
a motherfucker.
the word I am thinking of, I think is in there somewhere, Kyle Jones. Thank you.
Duct tape.
You're a mother puker.
That was Ice Cube, by the way. I did miss.
Thank you, Ice Cube. So this is the biggest one, right? It is the oldest and most universal insult.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
if cunt got, assimilated, then motherfucker's the one. Just the
It's the
F-bomb.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combines
was
everything.
Cunty was recently sidelined, so like
That's so weird, but it's there. It happened.
yeah. But the original is still the most offensive and potent of the
Although I
insults.
haven't seen on TV them try to push the cunty line. Like you hear it in
I
society.
think because I agree. But I think it's because the new version of it that people like is not popular enough to be like. There's going to be a portion of society is like, hey, cunty is now a thing. Like, it's fun and people like it. And there's also a larger portion of society who will be like, don't like that, don't like it.
And it is a derivative. It's the E on the end makes it kind of cute.
Right. But not cute enough to to win over the old audience.
Whatever,
Like,
don't be a cunt.
No, don't like that word. But yes, in terms of the original worst insult.
Yeah. I mean, the F-bomb in general, and then relating it to the mother is, it's heavy.
when you get to the MFer, it becomes very heavy. And I'm curious. I was curious about why that is.
And
so
it has taken on that same thing that you said about it being, you can kind of use it anywhere at this point. In any way, you can slam your hand with a hammer and yell motherfucker. Somebody can cut you off in traffic and you can yell motherfucker.
Right.
But it is, at its core, when you put those two words together, it's initially bigger and badder than, it ever, at the beginning. It had all the gravitas.
Absolutely. Like today, there have been many audiences that have been able to kind of morph it or evolve it into something that is like fun to say or flattering to say, or like you're a badass MFer or whatever. But at the origin of it, the reason that it's so potent is because the idea of having relations with A, your own mother, or B, someone else's mother, both are very bad. Both ideas are terrible and result in terrible, terrible things. The most distant origin of it is the idea of a person having sensual relations with one's own mother in Greek
You're
mythology.
not being very insulting by being so careful with your language here.
Easy. I'll get there.
It's very Oedipus-y, Oedipal.
Yeah.
Oedipal.
Oh, yeah.
It starts with Oedipus. It starts with Oedipus in ancient Greek mythology. This was the actual example of a male of the species having relations with his own mother. And as the myth plays out, it goes very badly. Everyone involved in the myth either kills themselves or pokes their eyes out.
Wait, when
so
did
it's
they
made
sing
clear.
I'm my own grandpa? But I guess before they killed themselves, but which generation started?
I'm my own grandpa. Here on the porch.
Just please stop. Oedipus never sang that he was his own grandpa because, in fact, he was not. That's not how the lineage worked out. But Oedipus did have 4 children with his own mother, and they all turned out great. But Oedipus and his mother all came to very bad ends. Like it was bad. It was made very clear if you end up, according to prophecy, which you can't control, marrying your own mother and having children, it ends badly.
Okay,
very, very badly. But there's another version of MFer, which is not having relations with your own mother, but some other mother.
Yeah,
That's also very, very bad.
Like you're a motherfucker, like you're fucking other people's mothers?
Yes.
Yeah, you could. I mean, those things. It's the Trebek, Sean Connery.
Alex Trebek?
I was with your mother last night. That whole situation. Yeah, saying that you're banging, Stifler's mom.
Yeah. So it is definitely like if you put yourself in the position of the guy who's like, yeah, that's what your mother said this morning over breakfast in the kitchen after we got out of bed. Like that person is despicable and terrible because he has disrupted the sanctity of the family.
But maybe mom needs some loving and she's single. Divorced.
So,
But I was going to say,
I'm glad you brought that
maybe
up.
mom is a MILF and like mom needed a little love.
yeah. The idea of that insults everyone in the family. So for the guy
mom.
who says, including mom, it insults everyone.
Not if it's happening, not if it's real and she's a participant.
Yes, it insults her. Let me demonstrate. I will make up some super fake.
No,
names
you don't
that
need to. Move along. I get it.
No. I think this is important.
Okay.
Let's say there's a terrible, terrible person that we know named Jaden.
Oh.
And Jaden has met the mother of one of his former friends, now frenemies, Bill. And Jaden and Bill are having a discrepancy. And Jaden was like, yeah, that's what your mom said this morning when we had breakfast in bed. And Bill is very insulted. Jaden has had marital relations with his mother, and it insults all of Bill's family. It insults Bill's mother.
But are Bill and Jaden friends?
They used to be. They're now just acquaintances, and now they're going to be bitter enemies because the entire family is insulted simultaneously. The father of Bill is dull or weak. He cannot hold on to his woman. Bill's mother is a harlot. And Bill, as a result, is illegitimate in the marriage.
Okay.
Like the whole family is weakened.
Jay, I'm going to be honest.
So hang on. The person that would do
this is a royal family or something.
So the person that would destroy this family's integrity is a terrible, despicable, contemptible person.
Yeah.
The motherfucker, the person that fucked Bill's mother, has ruined the entire family bond and is a bad, bad person for having done so. And that's why the term has power.
Jay?
No, John.
I was just going to say, you've really painted it like everyone's pissed off. Maybe they're not pissed off about this whole situation. Maybe they're all.
Give me your version, John, where motherfuckers are celebrated by society. Go ahead.
Well,
Dads?
So the queen
Husbands?
is sitting around, and she has, hey, young prince, what are you doing?
This is happening in America, USA. The queen and the prince.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
What city?
More
The Kingdom of Michigan?
Maybe.
Go
More
ahead.
the king and the princess. It's going the other
more
way.
Wausau. It's more Wausau where I'm talking about.
Wow.
Now,
I sure hope it's 12 weeks before they hear this.
Or at least 9 months, am I right? Hey-o. Your mother.
Snap, dude.
I was just trying to make conversation, Jay. I think
That was
you're
very
absolutely
kind
right.
of you. But don't do that
I
anymore.
do agree with
Please
you.
don't do that anymore.
So back to son of a whore.
Son of a whore. Why didn't that catch on? Why didn't that catch on like son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Son of a whore is something else.
Yeah, and
Son of a whore.
so we brought this up earlier, and I want to tell you my favorite. And yes, it's from a movie.
Boo. I mean, yay.
But we'll do it kind of in the old. Tell me what movie this is. You guys should know. And it's the son of a whore joke or dig insult. For me, the most potent. You want to know who you are? You don't know, but I do. Everyone does. You're the son of 1,000 fathers.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't even get it.
A son of a whore. If your mom's a whore, there are 1,000 fathers to
1,000
choose
fathers.
from.
I get it. What's that from?
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Clint Eastwood. Lee Van Cleef.
The other one said it. The third guy said it. Shit. I'm gonna forget.
Lee
his
Van
name.
Cleef, the American Ninja?
It's
No, the
it's like the three tenors. Pavarotti.
and the other guy, and the other guy, and then the.
Domingo.
But anyway, your mother was a whore. You're a son of 1,000 fathers. Woo, that's nasty.
Well, that may have worked at the time, but these days there's DNA testing. It's very easy. Like you could narrow that down.
Yeah.
That insult doesn't carry weight anymore.
Right. You know, it was the good John.
I was wondering, the story you just told, though, Jay, was that the one that was supposed to take us down to the bottom of the barrel?
Oh, the origin of the term motherfucker?
Yeah.
I was hoping so because that's
clearly your
do you have
antics do not qualify.
Do you have
the bottom of the
do you have a
barrel.
curse word that's worse than that one based on what we know about the origin of that one?
I would say cunt is the worst.
Why?
Because you're a cunt and you're the worst. I don't know.
You don't know, do you?
You just said it twice so easily.
I don't know.
That's because you're a son of 1,000 fathers.
That's not kind, Kyle Jones. We assign power to
You
words.
son of a bitch.
And we individually can attribute that power or we can de-emphasize that power. We can do it individually. Which brings me to insults for the sake of comedy. I have a couple subtopics.
Okay.
Is now a good time, fellas?
Tell me it's taking us to the bottom of the barrel.
We're there. We're just like,
We're like treading, like we're touching the floor.
we're free diving. We're searching for...
We have lead foot free dive right now.
We are
We're free
searching-
diving with lead feet.
We are searching for anglerfish at the bottom of the seafloor right now. So, visiting an earlier topic about fat jokes, I was interested in, I had heard years ago, decades ago, a variety on the fat joke where you take a proper noun, the name of a person, place, or thing that is well known, and use it as an insult.
Jay Hickman.
Okay, can you
As
use?
an example, that's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
that's all you got.
Well, you said proper noun. I'm just
Okay.
going.
Tell you what, I'll give you my example, and then
All right.
I'll get back to you with the Jay Hickman. I love the Jay Hickman idea, but I'll tell you my example.
Okay.
So say you're out and say you're a terrible person, which you're not. But let's
Are you calling me out?
No. Let's okay.
I'm just out and about.
Yeah,
I'm out and about.
Let's say you're out in society. Let's say you're out on the town, and also,
love to be out on the town.
and let's propose that you are a terrible, terrible person. So
I'd love to be a terrible.
two things that are not the case right now. You're in a hotel room in Wausau, Wisconsin, and also you're not a terrible person. You're a lovely person. But let's pretend two things: that you're out on the town and you're a terrible person.
Copy that.
And so you're out and you're in a crowded area and people are enjoying themselves, and you're watching the crowd and you've seen a person walk by who is somewhat corpulent, somewhat
fat,
overweight.
What does
and-
that mean?
It means they're overweight, and you say,
Oh, yes.
and you say, Pavarotti, that guy's fat.
I'm sorry.
So it's an example of using someone's proper name as an
You just
insult.
insulted Pavarotti.
Two people at
and-
once.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where
Yeah.
I called you fat and fat.
that's
Yeah.
where the Mark Twain joke was. It
Give us the Mark
insulted
Twain
school
moment.
massive. There's only been one Christian, and that one is killed already. That is an
I guess
insult
kinda.
to an entire
I guess
religion.
kinda.
Anyway, please.
There is
Yeah.
That's
so
great.
what about it? I think it's
I love
great.
it.
yeah, no, that variety.
Pavarotti, you're fat.
Yeah, that variety of insult is like it's a Twain level of kind of incisive wit. And you can do it with, ugliness, I guess. If you could pick a very ugly actor, there are many character actors.
I mean, you could say
Holy
things like,
horror.
"Good man, where's the buffet?
Wait, do that again, John Swayze?
Good Lord, man, where's the buffet?"
No. Kyle,
you
you had
insulting
an
yourself?
example?
What do you mean, no?
You have to mention a person's name as the lead into the insult. Like
see.
Clint Howard, that guy's ugly. Kyle gets it.
I don't even know who Clint Howard is, and
You don't know who Clint Howard is?
I know the name. Who remind me? Who is Clint Howard?
I won't. You
Fatty
basketball
Arbuckle,
player?
you've got a champagne bottle.
Oh, that's Jawan. That's
John
Jawan
Swayze
Howard.
went back to the 20s for Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah.
Thank you, John Swayze.
You bet. I'm glad I made Jay buckle over there. He buckled over backwards.
Oh my God. So related is the idea of using a person that you know in your inner circle, their own name as an insult. For example, oh, thanks for arriving 20 minutes late, Braden.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you put the proper, we're actors. If
Yeah.
you put the proper inflection on the name, it becomes its own insult.
Your homeboy over here is acting like your homeboy over there.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't be such a Swayze about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your face is a Swayze.
Hey, way to bring the Swedish whiskey everyone likes, Swayze.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
It's a thing that can be done. But in the world of insults, you know, it's just a cut above.
Yeah, no, I like that. It's well, it's referential, and you have to depend that who you're telling it to, or at least someone else in the room, as you said earlier, that there needs to be a crowd. That's someone's going to get it, especially if it's a personal.
You hope that someone will get
Like
it.
it, like if
That's the general hope in general.
Like if
Someone is going to get
yeah.
it.
Okay.
The general hope in general.
Well,
Yes,
so
correct.
but no, but because sometimes I don't care if someone gets it, right?
Yeah, if you get it, if it's something that's satisfying to your soul.
like
Sure.
Colbert,
Like if you're in the car and no one can hear you.
there's that. Well, there's that kind of legendary Stephen Colbert had the Colbert Report for a while, where he had a kind of parody character of the Bush administration folks. And he somehow got hired to.
It was O'Reilly. It was a parody of O'Reilly, specifically.
So he was hired to perform at the what do you call it? The media. They don't. People stopped doing it.
White House Correspondents' Dinner?
Yeah, Correspondents' Dinner, and
That's
there's
it.
a roaster there, the host, and yeah. So anyway, he does that, and he's brutal. He's. It's one of those where the jokes are just dying in the room because they're just too much. They're kind of right on. They're rubbing them the wrong way, but he plows through it.
Too on the nose.
Yeah, and so yeah, I can get off on that, but it's more fun to have at least one person in the room where you can look over and go, I see what I just did there.
Yeah.
The whole
Has-
room
has
hates me
Colbert-
right now, but somebody gets it.
Has Colbert talked about that moment since? Be like, I was dying, but thankfully, up in the mezzanine.
Oh, I don't know about
found
that.
One ginger lady who loved it.
No, but there is a
Actually, I think he
pride to
talked about
dying.
that. I think George Bush actually liked it, which I'm not sure that's a prop for George Bush or not, but I think George Bush actually
Anyway.
thought it was funny.
but please
Good
continue,
news,
Jay.
everyone. Both George W. Bush and Stephen Colbert got 8 points in that round. It's a win for everyone. Speaking of
Jay was just insulting us for that diversion.
Speaking of jokes that are a bit too on the nose, Kyle Jones, I think I can wrap us up with this final subtopic, unless either of you have anything else.
No,
I have.
I've got a fat joke.
Oh,
Your,
I
fa-
wanted
your
to
face
share.
has a subtopic.
one more fat joke,
Yeah.
Kyle Jones.
And it was well, I'm looking through my notes. No, I'm at the end of my
Tapped
notes.
out.
This one's been hanging there, and I was looking for an in, and we kind of blew by it, and I missed it.
Hanging
So,
like a booger in your nose.
So, and this doesn't even fall under the category of you're so fat, your mom's so fat. But this fat joke or fat insult is don't worry, chin up. That's right, both of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
I see
wow,
how
wow,
you
wow, wow,
waited.
wow, wow.
I see how you held that for 2.5 hours.
And how it nagged at you that you couldn't get it out. You're like, someone has to hear this.
I'm just glad
It
y'all were
will-
here to be a part of it. You're welcome.
Us too. I think all of us too. Speaking of insults that are too on the nose, I wanted to end with, and we've referenced this a teeny bit earlier, but the greatest series of insults in a row, rapid fire.
Oh, shit.
We talked about Oscar Wilde. Did he do it? We talked about Groucho Marx. Was he able to do it? We couldn't come up with examples, but I do have an example from a movie from the 1980s in America, USA, starring Steve Martin. It's called Roxanne.
Oh yeah. That's a great scene.
It's a great
I did make a
scene.
reference. I made a reference.
I referenced that reference.
You reference. I
if
just
you-
referenced that reference that you referenced the reference.
Whoa! If you care to rewind your podcast 50 seconds, you'll hear me reference the reference that Kyle just re-referenced, which is woo, mind-blowing.
That's a great reference.
I hate Chicago Nazis.
I don't know what
Good
it
night,
means.
everyone. This has been a
Hey.
great episode of wow, 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 wow. So briefly,
Nazi is a great insult, though. I mean,
these days, it's very popular. But where was I? Oh, in 1987, Roxanne, Steve
Yeah.
Martin, who was a writer
He's got the
and
big
star
nose.
of the film. He's got a very big nose. And in this scene in the bar, a local thug calls him Big Nose. He's like, where you going, Big Nose?
it's so good.
And Steve Martin goes, wow, what a wasted opportunity.
Yeah,
You've
look
got
at
me right in front of you, and the best you can come up with is Big Nose. And the thug goes, oh, I guess you got something better. And Steve Martin goes, oh, yeah, I've got 20-something better.
yeah, he's heard it all.
And then
He's got the
proceeds
big
to
nose.
deliver.
Yeah.
He proceeds to deliver 20 amazing comeback insults to the thug.
And you have them?
I have a few.
Did you include the one I said about John and
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
did. The first one he says is, excuse me, is that your nose or did a bus park in your face?
Hey,
You know, you could de-emphasize your nose if you wore something larger like Wyoming or something French like pardon me, the pigs will not sniff out any more truffles while you are still here. Or personal, well, here we are, the three of us. He went on for like 17 more.
They're great.
It's a great scene. It's a great
great-
scene.
That's why-
I have.
You see how
I watched
John's
this-
insulting you without laughing?
No, that is, yeah.
Those are
I'm
great. I
insulting
love
you
those.
with my eyes.
With my cold, dead eyes. I have to say, I watched the scene recently for the sake of this episode, and it seemed like Martin was doing a bit of Robin Williams. Does
Yeah.
anyone know anything about that?
I don't know about. I don't know about.
I
What?
don't.
When you get a chance, please watch the scene from Roxanne, the bar scene from
I
Roxanne.
know the one. Yeah,
It
yeah.
feels
I'm
like
gonna
he's
watch it.
very much doing Robin Williams, but it's a great scene. Great
Yes.
jokes. Martin was the writer on it, so all credit to him. Like
Something
terrific
we-
terrific work.
that should be mentioned as far as my growing
Face?
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That you're not peeing on your balls.
Jeff Bender from The Breakfast Club rattles off endless insults. The whole movie, Breakfast Club, John Swayze. You with me?
Oh, yeah. I'm with it. I'm with it.
he was on the set, Kyle Jones. Like,
right.
how
With,
have you
with
not-
Billy Shakespeare.
have you not heard that?
Yeah. Does Barry Manilow know you raid his wardrobe?
That's not fair.
Well,
He wasn't ready for that. Kicking the man while he's down.
wow. I just, it's just some
Son
of
of
our...
a bitch.
Yeah. Aptly put, John Swayze. Kyle, unless you've got something amazing, I would end it there.
Okay. Well, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother
Nice
was
try.
a hamster.
Right there. There's the final insult. You guys eat dicks.
Up your nose with a rubber hose, son.
You guys are a couple of butt sniffers.
Suck it.
You're smart fart smellers.
I can't lie. I love you both.
Well, we did it. We finally hit bottom. I knew we would. Thanks, everybody. If you'd like to learn more about this finely distilled product, visit bottomofthebarrelpodcast.com, where you can find our previous episodes, merch, and even some Patreon options. If you want to tell us how smart we are or how stupid we are, or if you have a topic you want us to dive into, hit us up on our socials. Bottom of the Barrel Podcast is on Instagram, X, and YouTube. Special thanks go out to our audio production guru, Dave Lasco, our beloved manager and punching bag, Olivia Swayze, and Jonathan Benjamin. Take care.